Are you constantly attracting emotionally unavailable men even though you interact with them on dating apps or organically in a more traditional manner? Hi, my name is Simona Angel. I'm a love and relationship coach and a divine self-aligner, and I work with single professional women to attract their soulmate and build a lasting love relationship together with him by implementing my signature alignment code in their entire life. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to break the pattern of attracting emotionally unavailable men. But first thing first, I'm going to tell you why you are attracting them, and then I'm going to give you some solutions to stop attracting this kind of men forever. So let's get started. Have you wondered why you always attract this type of men? Superficial with no feelings, emotionally unavailable, game players, very cold with no desire of talking about his feelings, desires, and future goals, or to present you to his family and friends, who are trying to keep the relationship very superficial and who are willing to have only sex with you and who are in your life only on weekends, and you can't count on them when you need support, attention, or to share your important daily moments. And as a consequence, did you transform yourself into something that you aren't proud of, ending to feel that you are broken, not worthy to deserve attention, love, and respect, being bossy, more masculine, needy, clingy, or jealous, chasing them, stalking them on social platforms and dating apps, checking their phone, taking the initiative all the time for seeing each other or to discuss and create future plans, or even worse, starting to be manipulative, creating drama, crying, withholding, withdrawing to receive what you want, love, attention, recognition, trying to ignore them for a period to see what they will do, if they will miss you and contact you back or not. And let me tell you something. I have a bad news first. If you are not making your love life your first priority to invest some time and effort to change the situation, then you are going to repeat forever the same love story. You will constantly be attracting emotionally unavailable men who will make you behave in the way that they will always run away from you. And I have also good news. Everything that you are experiencing right now are only symptoms. They are not your real problem. So the reason why you are attracting emotionally unavailable men is, in fact, there are 5 reasons. You can have one of them or all of them or a mixture of them. So let's get started with the first one. You aren't showing up as who you really are. You are not behaving based on your true self. So what does it mean? Each time when you start to interact with men, you have a different personality than the one you have when you are at home alone with your close friends or family. I worked with lots and lots of single ladies who tried so hard to be perceived as they are perfect, changing the way they talk and dress, being more feminine, when in reality they are a bit more masculine, saying that they are good moms and in reality to struggle to raise their children, that they have so many diplomas so to be perceived as smart and high achievers, and in reality to have financial issues, bragging about a business or a job that in reality isn't working or is not giving them the wanted fulfillment and joy. As you can see, they were trying to show up with a personality or a life situation that they would like to be or have. Something that is not real and something that they borrow from their family, friends, society, and believe that only by behaving in this way they can attract the right man. And they are doing this because they want to impress that man and make him to choose her, to ask her for a second date, and eventually to start a committed relationship with her. And guess what? He will not continue the relationship, and even though he will continue to date with you, he will never be emotionally available for you, and he will show up with a different personality too. And this is the common path for a compromised love life. The solution here is you need to have the courage to show up as who you really are, authentic, because this is one of the secrets for having a lasting love relationship. Now, let's move on to the next reason. You aren't willing to be vulnerable and express your needs and wants as you would like to. You know, vulnerability is strongly connected with the first reason, to show up as who you really are. In fact, they are interconnected. However, here we have something in plus. Being vulnerable means being willing to share your emotions and feelings as they are, even though they are negative or positive. There are lots and lots of single women who are expressing some emotions and feelings in their relationships, but when it comes to the darkest ones, they prefer to avoid and suppress them. For example, they are afraid to talk about their failures, what they are ashamed of, that they are not smart or beautiful enough, that they don't like their body, or that they want attention, respect, support, or recognition. They are also afraid of sharing their fears, frustrations, anxiety, that they need affection and attention, and that they have strong feelings for their partner. They say, I don't say or show him that I love him because he will change. And the solution here is make a list of everything that you like and dislike about yourself. With what you like about yourself, read that list daily to boost your self-confidence. And with the negative ones, try to change the perspective and see the benefits. For sure, you have a benefit by being jealous, needy, manipulative, or by having different fears. Now, let's move on to the third reason. You can't trust, you have trust issues. This is a tough one. To be honest, I rarely see a single lady who can trust men. For 99% of single ladies, the most common love issue is this: really can trust a man. And here I will come with a question. What you can't trust? Men, women, process, yourself, your intuition, your logical side, your ability to choose. You see, without this clarity, you'll always say, I can't trust. But analyzing in this way your trust issue, then you will bring some light to this problem and then you will be able to solve it. So what specifically you can't trust? Men, and this is happening because you had bad experiences, but here is going back to your ability to choose the right man. So do you know how to choose the right man? Women, and this is happening because you are afraid that another woman will steal your partner. But here is going back to your confidence process. You can't trust the process because you can't believe that you can be happy and have an amazing, committed, and balanced relationship. And here is going back to your ability to maintain a relationship. You can't trust your intuition or logical side because you had some bad experiences when you chose with your intuition or maybe with your logical side. You expected a positive result, but you ended up with an awful one. And here is going back to your ability to create clarity about what you want. As you can see, for each trust issue, you can have a solution. The only thing that you need to do is to be more specific and clear. Now, the next reason is you can't tap into your emotions. Practically, you aren't emotionally available for yourself. Therefore, how can someone else be emotionally available for you if you aren't willing to show up like this for yourself? There are lots of single ladies who are suppressing their emotions and feelings by trying to control them and saying that they aren't important, and then they are ending up with depression, frustration, anxiety, or panic attacks. The simple solution for this problem is you can keep a daily journal where you can express your emotions and feelings as they are, not only the positive ones but also the negative ones, especially the negative ones because these are the emotions that can cause you lots of issues, including health issues. Now, let's move on to the last reason. You have a strong connection with a past love story. And this is my favorite topic. Working with thousands of single ladies in the last 11 years and studying their stories, I realized that many of them are constantly attracting emotionally unavailable men because they are still connecting with a past story, past relationship. Or they had a past relationship that didn't end nicely, awful divorce or breakup, and now their partner is super happy in another relationship. Or they had an amazing relationship that they couldn't continue for various reasons. Maybe they supposed to travel in another country, or he went to work in another country, or he passed away, or they wanted something different. She wanted to study and have a career, and he wanted a family and kids. Or they are thinking of a friend from their teenage period and they are using that man typology as an example to choose the next man. This is happening too when you have or had a good relationship with your father too. Or they can't forgive or forget an ex. Part of them, they are trying to rekindle the relationship with an ex and then they are complaining why they can't attract a new available man. Or they have an ex that they are keeping as a friend, or they have a best friend who knows everything about their love life and gives them advice that is not helping them and is more making them to choose wrongly. And lastly, You see, being a psychic, I'm able to read about your present and past lives, love stories, and see if you have a strong emotional connection with a person or soul from this life or a past life. And analyzing lots of single lady stories, almost all the ones who are attracting emotionally unavailable men had a strong emotional connection with an ex from present life or a past life. So how this mechanism is running? When you have a strong connection with someone from your past, you'll appear energetically unavailable for the other man, as you are married. And as a result, you'll always attract men who aren't emotionally available because they are your mirror. The solution for this problem is you need to identify that strong connection and then to delete it. Simple as it is. So these are the 5 reasons of why you are attracting emotionally unavailable men. Now you know why this is happening and you have some simple solutions too. Start to apply them, and if you have any questions, then leave a comment or send me a private message. Of course, there are more complex solutions that I'm applying with my clients for fast results. If you want to know more, then check this link, bloomyourlovelife.com/apply.